Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we go. The Thunder enjoying this break from the road. And, of course, Jalen Williams. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's SGA. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
Now, here's Maxey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Leonard. Chamberlain a screen. Shoots it up. Chamberlain. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Reeves. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
This is an impressive, sweet shooting big man. Mr. Holmgren from 3, from 2, it matters not. He's got a great stroke.
Now, here's Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Dort with the ball. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Will Chamberlain picks one up. In Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Back to LeBron. Now Reeves. It's Robinson, top of the key. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. LeBron drives in, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pulls up on the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Leonard. Right side, Dort. 17-foot shot on the way.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Reeves. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy is such a good shot blocker.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Reeves outside. There's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 1.
The Lakers, 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's SGA. That one a little long. The Lakers leading. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Chamberlain, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, we've talked so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Here's Maxey. Chamberlain with the block. Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Chamberlain a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Robinson picks him up.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Gilgeous-Alexander on the fly. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Back to SGA. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by LeBron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Chamberlain a screen. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Nembhard's shot is good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain a screen. Fires, high post. Poked away.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back over to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, Nembhard knows this is part of his role. He's out there to run the offense and find his teammates.
Screen by Leonard to stop the run. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Vanderbilt with it, and it's Wallace picking him up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Mitchell. Outside Leonard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lakers leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, Nembhard. And there's the drive. Takes it off the glass. Nembhard's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Reeves outside. The kick out to LeBron. From outside, off the mark. SGA with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Outside, SGA. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
On the wing, Reeves. Screen by James. And stolen by Chamberlain. Right side, Leonard. From the baseline. Jump shot is good that time. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's LeBron. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Chamberlain. And the rejection by James. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Robinson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And they double up Maxey. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Maxey. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Robinson.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Here's SGA. Chamberlain. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Off target from the wing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Chamberlain down low. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick-and-roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
Inside. Outside for Smart. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Maxey. And stolen by Chamberlain. And here's Leonard from 3. Robinson pulls it in. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Buzelis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Now here's Wallace. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Vanderbilt. Outside Collins. For 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Takes a 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 4. We're going to step aside. 3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Dort. Outside, SGA. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's SGA. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
From deep, SGA. Back to Chamberlain. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Stolen by Reeves. Here's Smart. The kick out to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Chamberlain. And stolen by Maxey. And it's the Lakers on the break. James gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Outside Holmgren. Here's Dort. 5 on the clock. To take the lead. That one is off. The Lakers leading. Nembhard with it. James fires. And he does not hit. Holmgren. And the rejection by James.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
He's off on the second.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Austin Reeves. No problem with the wide open James.
And what you love about Reeves, his mental toughness. They needed that one.
Toward outside. Here's SGA. Now Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the J. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Cleared away by Leonard.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
There's a screen. Robinson. 56 seconds left in the game. Chamberlain is screen. Oh, the slam dunk.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The putback. Saves him with the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Toward outside. SGA with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Chamberlain a screen. Throws it down. What an assist!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Substitution on the floor.
SGA with the steal, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And they get it back. Smith. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.